Hello everyone, my name is Sourav Maity and today we are going to start with our 16th lesson of the course, that is HTML input types. We will see about various input types that are used in our forms and how we define that, and various other attributes that are linked with the input types. So let's start the topic, guys. This chapter describes the different input types for the input element. How to write the syntax? Let's see that. Input type is equals to text defines a one line text input field. This will create a single box with a one line input field and a maximum character length of 20 characters that can be seen an input. Let's see an example of this. Doc type HTML, then we write HTML tag, then we write body tag, then we write form action is equals to action page.php. This is how a form is created. We write first name, then break, input type is equals to text, name is equals to first name. This is how we write the input types. Then break, then last name, then again input type is equals to text, name is equals to last name, break, input type is equals to submit, form closed. So then we write the p tags. Note that the form itself is not visible. Then p tag close, again we create a p tag. Also note that the default width of the text field is 20 characters. Then p tag close, body close, HTML close. This is how a form is created, and this is how input type elements are used in your form. So let's see the output. This will be the following output of your code: first name, last name, and submit button with the input types, and this is the visible text that will be given, and a default width of the text field will be 20 characters. Now we will see about how to make input type is equals to password. Last we studied input type is equals to text. Input type is equals to password is more secure for giving a password to someone or submitting a password through a form. So let's see how we use that, and it's given by doc type HTML. Then we write the HTML tag, then we write the body tag, then we write the form action equals to action page.php, then we write username is equals to, then input type is equals to text, name is equals to user ID, break, then we write user password, input type is equals to password, name is equals to psw, form closed, then we write p, the characters in a password field are masked, shows asterisks or circles, p tag closed, body tag close, HTML tag close. So this HTML tag close means the root element is over and the complete code is done. So you can run this in your browser, and I would suggest you to take a initiative and do the work. So what will be the output of this? The output will be the input type of password. When you submit a password, that will be always displayed in a asterisk mark, or when you type it, that will be displayed in the asterisk mark. This is the output of the following code. Username will be given, user password will be given. When you click and enter data over here, the data will completely turn into asterisk code. So this is the type, and now we are going to study about the input type submit. We have created a submit button using this input type, and let's see how the data is submitted over the action page.php. The form holder is typically a server page with a script for processing input data. The form holder is specified in the forms attribute action. So here is the form holder specified. Now let's see the code, how a submit button works, and see doc type HTML, then HTML tag, then body tag, then form action equals to action page.php, then we write first name, then we write input type is equals to text, and then we write value is equals to Mickey, name is equals to first name, value is equals to Mickey, then we give a break, last name is equals to, input type is equals to text, name is equals to last name, value is equals to mouse, break, input type is equals to submit, value is equals to submit, form close. If you click on submit, the form data will be sent to a page called action page.php, body close, HTML tag close. So the complete form has been written and the root element has been closed. Now when you run this code, you will see the output with the following tag, and this will be the output of that. Sorry, the output is not here. You can run this over on your own website. We have studied in the last form action also how a submit button is created, and when you click over the submit button, the data will be saved here. So this is how a submit button works. Now let's talk about input type reset. Input type is equals to reset defines a reset button that will reset all the form values to their default values. Like a form is empty, when you click over the reset button, all the boxes will be empty again. So let's see how it works. We have to write doc type HTML, then we need to write HTML tag, after that we write body tag, after that we write form action is equals to action page.php, then first name, input type is equals to text, name is equals to first name, value is equals to Mickey, break, last name, break, input type is equals to text, name is equals to last name, value is equals to mouse, break, break, input type is equals to submit, value is equals to submit. Here we define the value, and here we write input type is equals to reset, then form close. If you change the input tab values and click the reset button, the form data will be reset to the default values. Then body close and HTML close. This whole document is ready to execute, and you can write this over on your own text editor and run it in your browser. Here a reset button will be created, and when you will click on this reset button, the form data will be reset. So you can try this at once and see how the output changes. Now let's tell you about input type is equals to radio. Input type is equals to radio defines a radio button. Radio button lets a user select only one value at a limited number of choices. Like you have 4 choices and you want to select one choices, then you need to use the radio button. Radio button is specified for that, and you can try this over your own browser and now let's talk about input type is equals to checkbox. Checkbox defines a checkbox. Checkboxes let a user select 0 to more options to a limited number of options. Like you have 4 options and you want to select if no option, then you can click a no option, or you can click multiple options also if you want to have multiple choices. So this is the use of checkbox. And now let's read about input type button. Input type is equals to button defines a button. It is used to create a button, and a button can have any value, and it can be linked with any function which contains the rest of the data. So these were the topics that we needed to cover today, and let's take a summary of the topics that we studied. First we saw how a form is created and input type is given to it. Input type is equals to text is written, input type is equals to password is written, input type is equals to submit is written, input type is equals to reset is written, input type is equals to radio is written, input type is equals to checkbox is written, input type is equals to button is written. So I hope you like my topics, guys, and if you have any doubt, then you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.